You need an example of the type of movie I am looking for, the type of movie I will finance like yesterday. I'm going to give you one. Mike Haley, film producer, screenwriter, and that movie is Fall. It was in theaters, just dropped on VOD, so you can watch it right now. Here is the poster for Fall. You can go check it out right now. It's on iTunes, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It does so many things right, okay? And I'm going to talk a little bit about what those things are so that you can take some lessons away for your own projects. Let me pause for a second to say congratulations to our good friends at Capstone who financed and produced this movie, and to the director, Scott Mann, who did an absolutely phenomenal job. First thing this movie did right is it has a great script. It never lets up. It's really phenomenal, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can take Stephen King's word for it. He says it's tight, terrific, and very, very scary. Reminds me a bit of Duel, which is the movie that launched Steven Spielberg's career. And King says, wish I'd written it. That's pretty high praise. Second thing this movie did right is that it is contained. It doesn't have a million locations. It has like 3 locations, and 90% of the movie is on top of that television tower that you see. The actresses spend almost the whole movie up there, and it's terrifying. They still find a way, using great writing, to make it thrilling. And that's one of the great things about a contained concept is it forces you to write better to keep the audience's attention. You can't just go to a different scene or a different action sequence and make it scary. You have to find plot details that make the movie compelling. Because it's contained, it also allows you to make the movie at any budget. I could have made this at 500,000, or you could have made it at 20 million, just depending on the cast that you attract. The other way that this movie is contained is that there are very few roles. There's really only 4 roles in the whole movie, plus a couple of day players. So you have the 2 female leads who dominate the movie, one of their fathers, right, who's played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and you've got a boyfriend who's in the movie very briefly. Because you've got that role of the father in there, even though it's just a brief but very important role, you can cast that up and build your sales value with that actor. And that allows you to cast the 2 actresses, Grace Curry and Virginia Gardner, who are relative unknowns, but they're phenomenal. And the last thing they did that was super smart is they played to their strengths. The people who made this movie are veteran VFX people, so they knew what they were doing, and they wrote a screenplay that was going to heavily rely on VFX, but guess what? They're experts in that. So play to your strengths, write a contained thriller, action movie, sci-fi, and if you've got a great movie, send me the pitch deck, DM me on IG, and I'll take a look.